Hello, SVBW audience. This is Clay Mercer, Bulletproof Clay Mercer, and I just wanted to address you all, cut a quick promo tonight, let you know a little bit more about why I made my return at Rags to Riches, and also gear you up for things to come at Battle of Thunder. So, if you haven't already watched Rags to Riches, it's on the channel. Phenomenal event. Honestly, I thought every match was, quite frankly, amazing. The heart and soul poured out by every single competitor at that event was simply fantastic. And the ending is something personally that I did not see coming. If you haven't watched it yet, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But while Rags to Riches was a day of wonderful returns and some twists and turns here and there, we did have a heartbreaking goodbye. And I just want to say to that competitor right now that I love you. I'm very thankful for everything you've done, and you will definitely be missed. Nobody will ever be able to fill those shoes. And you have done wonders for the company and for everyone you've been around. Now, with that being said, Rags to Riches, the day of, getting ready. So I wasn't sure exactly what I'd be doing that day, but once I arrived at the event and, got comfortable and understood that I was going to be facing off against a fellow 2019 Rags to Riches winner in William Jackson, the Rising Angel, or I don't even know what he calls himself now. I was geared up for it. I was ready. I did honestly mean my tweets that I have been refocused, revitalized, recentered myself, reset since the last time I was seen in the backyard. So prior to Rags to Riches, that would have been close to a year, honestly. I think it was around Uprise. Can't exactly remember which specific event it was, but I know it was late in the year last year. And the actions that I had on that day were truly unacceptable, truly belligerent, reckless, stupid, and taken too far. And for that day, honestly, I still do apologize to the people who were involved in that certain match and everything, and that will not happen out of me again. I'm in a much better place mentally, much even better place physically than I was at that time last year. But moving on, at Rags to Riches, we witnessed something that a lot of us thought we would never even witness, and that was Will turning heel and stepping out of his lane, I'll say, stepping out of his boundary. And kid, if I could give you some advice, trust me, I went on the roller coaster ride of a lifetime when I was the big bad wolf of GSBW and on my tear. But do you really want to sacrifice who you are as a person, as a man, as a competitor, and how your peers see you? You really want to sell out and not give a crap what the fans think about you or what your fellow competitors think about in your pursuit of the United States Championship? I don't think you do. And you may think, well, I've done a lot for these people. I've done a lot for my fellow competitors. I've been the lovable Will, and it's time for me to step out of that and do what I want. But Will, this isn't exactly a path you want to go down, pal. I'm just giving you a little veteran advice here. Now, moving on, I didn't fall short in my two matches at Rags to Riches. Came ever so close to defeating William Jackson. Just made a mistake that cost me the match towards the end of our match at Rags to Riches. But I do feel like I can defeat him. My business with Will is not over. I assure you there will be another match between Bulletproof Clay Mercer and William Jackson down the line. And in my second match, I was in a fatal four-way and awarded an opportunity to gain the Ultimate Chance Championship. Now, in that match, there was also Khan and John Dozer and Mikey Reedy. Mikey Reedy, welcome back, buddy. Glad to have you back, too. I love you, man. It's been a long road coming. So glad to see you back in the backyard. And, you know I love you like a brother, and I always will. And I'm excited to see what the future holds for both you and I. So, with that being said, I unfortunately did fall victim to a pinfall. Khan is just still on another level. You never know what Khan's going to do. Don't underestimate Khan. Figured that out real quick at Rags to Riches. But enough about Rags to Riches. Let's gear you up and move everything forward, up to speed, get you up to speed on what's coming at Battle of Thunder. Battle of Thunder, Saturday, August 15th. Let me just say this. You think you've seen almost everything you think you know about Clay Mercer, and you a lot of people would say, he's hit his ceiling, he's hit his cap, no more curveballs. Seen about all I need to see from him. Getting kind of bland. I know what to expect from him. I know his next step, some might say. Well, no, you don't. And at Battle of Thunder, trust me when I say that will be proven. It is going to be a new era for Clay Mercer. I'm not going to spoil anything, not going to drop any major hints, but big things are coming. You do not want to miss Battle of Thunder. It'll be well worth your time. And Clay Mercer, 2020, 6 years strong in doing this. Since 2014, I've began my journey in the backyard in Coburn with Josh Strong, Channing Steele, others similar to that. Then, after XBW, went to PCW, won my first world championship. Then, of course, came GSBW. Then, of course, UCWA. Amazing time in UCWA. And now we all fall under the SVBW banner. And Clay Mercer will make an impact in SVBW. And I assure you that you're not going to want to miss Battle of Thunder. You're not going to want to miss the next move of Clay Mercer. I'm going to continue showing you and everyone in that backyard exactly why I'm bulletproof. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitter at bulletproof2k20. Check out all the SVBW social media pages. If you haven't already subscribe, tell a friend about us. I'm sure if you want to wrestle, if you want to commentate, manage, referee, help us out in any way, I'm sure, we'd love to hear you out and do the best we can to get you in the role you want to be. So, just wanted to say I love you all. So glad to be back under the SVBW banner. And let's go. 2020, time's running out. Battle of Thunder, the main event, the Death Clock match. You'll see me in that. You'll also see a little more of Clay Mercer at Battle of Thunder, in a role you might not have expected, and one that I have fought for, and one that I truly believe I deserved, and that I will continue to earn each and every day. That's all for me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, whatever time you're watching this. And until I see you all again at Battle of Thunder, or if I get a response out of William Jackson or Logan Price, or anybody else who might want to say anything about my promo, I'll be here. I'll be ready, waiting, cunning for the next moment, and I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna continue to give it my all. I've never gave less than 100%, and you fans will never get less than 100% out of me. Make sure you're watching Battle of Thunder. Big things are coming. A new era of Clay Mercer.